Welcome to Mars Saga, your gateway to the Red Planet. Subscribe now and join the journey.
Welcome back to Mars Saga, Episode 13, Beneath the Ancient Sky. For billions of years, Mars has carried the scars of a world shaped by forces both violent and delicate. A planet forged by volcanoes, sculpted by winds, and frozen by time. In this episode, we descend deeper into the hidden layers of the Red Planet, exploring the traces left behind by ancient atmospheres, vanished oceans, and the quiet geological engines that once pulsed beneath its crust. When the early solar system was young, Mars possessed an atmosphere thick enough to hold warmth and liquid water. Scientists believe that the planet was once wrapped in a protective sky that allowed rivers to flow and lakes to form. These early conditions made Mars more Earth-like than any other world in our cosmic neighborhood. But as its magnetic field faded and solar winds stripped away the air, Mars began its long transformation into the cold, barren world we recognize today. Yet, every valley, crater, and fractured plain still remembers that distant era. Beneath the surface, layers of minerals preserve the chemical fingerprints of ancient climates. Smectite clays, sulfates, and carbonates act like geological time capsules, locking away details of water flow, temperature shifts, and the slow oxidation process that turned the planet red. These minerals form in the presence of stable water that remained long enough to reshape entire regions. Rover missions have repeatedly uncovered these minerals, proving that Mars once hosted environments capable of sustaining life. As we move deeper into this planet's hidden story, we reach the massive canyon system of Valles Marineris. Its cliffs expose cross-sections of Martian history, stretching across ages. The lower layers show dark basalt from a time of intense volcanic activity, while higher bands carry lighter sediments, deposited by ancient winds or flowing water. The canyon is not only a geological marvel, but also a vast archive, revealing how Mars shifted from warm plains to a desert carved by storms. Farther north, we encounter the remnants of the planet's lost ocean. Shoreline-like ridges, eroded terraces, and subtle topographic patterns paint a picture of a sea that once covered millions of square kilometers. The idea of a Martian ocean was once considered unlikely, yet satellite imagery and radar studies continue to support it. These vast bodies of water could have survived for hundreds of millions of years, long enough for microbial life to establish itself if conditions were right. But the story does not end at the surface. Beneath the reddish soil lies a world still active in subtle, surprising ways. Recent seismic readings have detected faint quakes, suggesting that the mantle is not entirely still. While Mars lacks plate tectonics like Earth, pressure and heat deep below continue to shift sections of the crust. These small tremors offer valuable clues about the planet's interior structure, helping scientists refine models of its core, mantle, and crust. And then there is the mystery of subsurface ice. Enormous reserves exist at the poles, but radar surveys have revealed buried ice sheets in lower latitudes as well. These hidden glaciers may hold some of the purest water on the planet, frozen in place for millions of years, untouched and perfectly preserved. Future explorers could rely on these ice deposits for building habitats, producing fuel, or sustaining long-term missions. Above all of these features hangs the quiet Martian sky. Thin, cold, but alive with dust and motion. Every year, winds lift fine particles into the air, turning the horizon a deeper shade of orange. These dust storms, sometimes small and sometimes planetary-wide, have shaped the surface for ages. They smooth rocks, blanket valleys, and create the hazy glow that defines the Martian atmosphere. Even after the ancient seas vanished and the air thinned, the winds remained, persistent sculptors continuing their slow work. As we trace these interactions, atmosphere, geology, water, ice, and time, a larger picture emerges. Mars is not simply a dead world. It is a planet in transition, a world that once thrived under a thicker sky and now lies frozen in a quieter state, still holding on to the memories of its ancient prime. Each rover track and every satellite image brings us closer not just to scientific understanding, but to a deeper appreciation of a world that once stood much closer to being Earth's twin. This episode of Mars Saga stands as a reminder that even a silent planet can tell a powerful story. A story written in dust, carved in stone, and preserved in ice, waiting patiently for us to uncover the next chapter. Thank you for watching till the end. You were watching Mars Saga.